for us the most important part. How do we create social new structures where we can live in truth and trust? Mainly we need a new knowledge building up social structures. The community part is the part which is hurted mostly in our society.
Concrete local projects can have an impact on the entire planet. Dieter Doom, co-founder of Tamira, explains in scientific terms why that is.
Das Ganze ist eine Einheit.
The whole is unified. Every part of the whole, within all humanity and the biosphere, are in communication with each other. The social form has to be embedded in a structure that can survive. It has to be compatible with the structure of physics, biology, and therefore the universe.
I want to share with you my deep thanks, especially in the name of African women, for the humane approach, for nature and earth, for the comprehensive vision of this one world which belongs to all of us.
In order to build up peace villages worldwide, a global education and cooperation initiative will be developed. The Global Campus Initiative has taken that task, together with cooperation partners and experts from around the world.
The Global Campus is a network of educational initiatives which all have certain common goals, and that is the development and the implementation of concrete, livable peace models. And the idea is that it is a network with its campuses in different areas of the world, if possible, soon on all continents. And the study subjects that go through the Global Campus are a new approach to technology, a new approach to ecology, a new social system, and a new effort to serve the world in the shape of a concrete peace model. Then we notice that a global campus, of course, is a place to study global thinking, that we are able to think globally, like not only abstract, but in a very concrete way. And all the pilgrimages and the walks and the direct actions we take from the global campus is one way to integrate global consciousness, global awareness, and global thinking.
One aspect of this is the Technology Transfer Training Center, or TTT, that will be installed in Tamira.
If you want to do something like this, you need a common vision. And this common vision is exactly the vision we built up with the Holy Land Trust, we built up in Tamira with our transformation platform.
In Palestine, one of the closest cooperation partners of the Global Campus is Sami Awad, the director of the Holy Land Trust in Bethlehem.
And what we focus on is in developing nonviolence as a way of resisting the occupation and as a way of building for the future of Palestine. For us, it doesn't end with just ending the occupation. The question is what comes after the occupation ends. And this is where the partnership with Tamira is one that is very strong and very committed.
At the moment, we try to implement in the Holy Land two major projects. The first one is that we want to build solar seawater desalination stations, typically for Gaza Strip, because they are cut from water. And the second one is that we want to implement solar power villages and solar greenhouse power plants in the region.
One of the international experts involved in the Global Campus is Seb Holzer.
Here, a water landscape is being developed. For water is the most important thing in this project, in this dry region. Water is life. Water is information. Water is capital. And thus, nature can recover from beneath, because the water goes into the body of the earth and then fauna and flora can develop and recover.
The first Soleadobe was a real community project. It involved students from Palestine, Israel, Germany and Portugal building a house by very simple means which can be repeated in most places of the world. As a basic unit of a modular system, it can also serve for the construction of peace research villages in crisis areas.
San José de Apertado is a peace village in Colombia. For 10 years, its inhabitants have been living between the fronts of the civil war.
Our vision is that we always dream of a different world. We dream that tomorrow, or the day after tomorrow, or in 20 or 30 years, our children can live peacefully without having to think that they will be killed or displaced.
Peace Research Village is what Gandhi put so well into words, that to be the change that you want to see in the world. That means that there is no society of peace without human beings changing themselves into peaceful behavior, peaceful reaction, peaceful being. Because there will be no peace culture or new culture without a peaceful human being. The global campus for me adds that from this inner change, which is always a central part of the research, we try to create structures, society structures, which reflect this inner change, this paradigm shift, and which support the person that is ready for the change and others in the world.
Tamara is working on spirituality and politics with a spirit of grace, a spirit of moving energy, energy that liberates, energy that helps us to get to know ourselves as human beings.
If we look to all these young soldiers who go to war, who are ready for war at this moment, do we believe seriously that they would go to war if they would have a knowledge about their longings in living together? We have to develop this knowledge of community very deep. The sun reminds me always not to fight against any system, but to create systems where non-violent life can be possible. The sun reminds me to honor life in all ways it exists.